Hello, my name is Kay and I am the co-founder of the Queer Parenting Partnership. I wanted to talk today about the physiology of lactation and invite you on a journey that I'm going on. So first I wanted to talk about how lactation works hormonally. So there are two hormones that are primarily involved in lactation. The first one is oxytocin and the second one is prolactin. And both of these are just floating around your body in your day-to-day life. So your oxytocin is your love hormone, and it is released when you kiss, when you cuddle, if you see a cute baby or a cute animal, anything that gives you that kind of feeling is a rush of oxytocin. And the other hormone is prolactin, which helps make the actual milk, but it's found in your body and it's released if you exercise, if you have sex, if you're particularly stressed about anything, then you release prolactin as well. So both of those increase during labour and birth. However, they are just freely floating around your body anyway. So that's the hormonal aspect of lactation and how milk is made. Physiologically, if you look at the anatomy of the chest, we have a nipple, areola, and behind the areola you have different amounts of fatty tissue depending on the person, but everyone also has mammary glands inside the fatty tissue and behind the fatty tissue, and these mammary glands is where the milk is made. And the oxytocin, so the prolactin makes the milk in the mammary glands, and the oxytocin kind of squeezes it out and pushes it out of the nipple itself. And the way lactation works is by a supply and demand. So the more you demand of your body, the more your body will make. And this is a physiological design to keep up with the demands of a growing child. However, you don't need to go through pregnancy, labour and birth to make this work, because the hormones are already inside you and everyone has mammary glands. So you've got all of the underlying mechanisms to produce milk at any given time without being pregnant. The only thing that's missing is the supply and demand, because in our day-to-day life we don't regularly ask our bodies to make milk. So that's where induced lactation comes in. If you want to, you can ask your body to make milk without getting pregnant. And this is quite useful if you're the non-gestational parent and you want to support your partner when a baby is born. Prior to the baby being born, you can ask your body to make milk and demand your body to make milk, and then hopefully by the time that the baby is born, you will have a supply ready and you can support the baby also from your body. However, this is called the induced lactation. For obvious reasons, you're inducing yourself to lactate. But it's not commonly spoken about. If you look on the internet or in the body of literature, you will find information about the general concepts that I've just described to you. But you don't find really strict protocol and strict guidance about demanding milk. When I say demanding milk, I mean pumping or stimulating the nipple or stimulating the mammary glands to make milk. And I'll go through that in my next video, how to do that. But in the body of literature that you look at, you won't find strict protocol on, in week 1, you must demand milk, so you must pump or express milk for 4 times a day, for 10 minutes a day. You don't find it. There's no strict protocol. There's just information of, well, it's possible and you can do it, but not a lot how. So I would like to use myself as a case study, and I'm going to make a series of vlogs about induced lactation, and I'm going to report how I find it, what it looks like for me, how long it takes, and strictly the steps that I do and what I do during that time. So this is my first video about how lactation works on a physiological level, to explain that anyone can do it. I myself I'm assuming that I have some mammary glands. I have never been checked to see that I have. I'm not currently pregnant, and I haven't given birth before. So it'll be an interesting journey to go on, and I hope you follow me through. See you later.